Libya, Ivory Coast, South Sudan, Zimbabwe. Recent events in Africa, many of them very violent, have burst onto the international stage. And here in Equatorial Guinea, at the 17th Summit of the African Union, all these issues were on the table.
The brand new Sipopo development, which housed the conference, is the pride of the regime. A regime which has been ostracised for many years due to its appalling human rights record. The summit was an opportunity to reaffirm links between the member states of the African Union, which seemed on the verge of implosion. On the subject of Ivory Coast, Goodluck Jonathan, the president of Nigeria, favoured using force to dislodge ex-president Gbagbo. But Jacob Zuma, the president of South Africa, favoured negotiation, to the extent that he was accused of being pro-Gbagbo. 3 months later, the rift is forgotten. The new Ivory Coast president, Alassane Ouattara, attended the summit for the first time as president.
Yes, I think we're getting there. It's a young union, so things take a little time, but it's going well.
Libya was another highly sensitive subject on the table, casting a shadow over the whole summit. Gaddafi has been a generous donor to the African Union and to many heads of African states, so some delegations still felt loyal to him. Others wanted his head. The UN campaign undertaken by NATO was condemned, but this didn't worry the representatives from the Libyan National Transitional Council.
Now I can say, not the majority, a lot of states are openly with us. They said even in the closed session, in the closed rooms, Gaddafi should step down and to go out. But no one is supporting Gaddafi, no one, indoors or outdoors.
Behind closed doors, discussions were punctuated by raised voices. Ethiopia, Nigeria, Rwanda and Ivory Coast wanted the African Union to adopt a harder line on Gaddafi. But in vain. 25 speakers took to the podium during the often heated debates, and finally a minimal agreement was thrashed out.
Crises like Libya, crises like Ivory Coast, crises like Sudan or Somalia, all these crises have to be tackled at a precise moment when Africa, like all continents, has points of view which aren't necessarily the same. But after long debates and negotiations, we have agreed a common position.
It's a very diluted agreement, however. The African Union proposes to organise spokespeople to work for peace between the Libyan regime and the opposition. But no mention was made of any future role for Gaddafi. Achieving a common position was enough.
Africa comes out of this summit united on all the major questions, especially relating to the Libyan crisis. We've adopted a position unanimously.
And on the street? With a population of around 1 billion people, Africa is the 7th largest population in the world, but it's the poorest, and the people here live in developing democracies and fully fledged dictatorships, where money laundering is flagrant. So is there any point to the African Union?
The African Union is a great thing for African people, because there are similar unions in other parts of the world. Why not in Africa?
I'd like to be united with all other Africans, not just from Equatorial Guinea, but from other African countries.
So the Union is pulled in many directions. But if any organisation can improve the future of Africa, it really is the African Union. But for that to happen, the leaders have to overcome their own challenges and encourage ordinary Africans to build their own bright future.